Hi, this is Chaz Palminteri, and if you're thinking about getting your eyes done, the only person to see is Dr. Rothman of LASIK of Nevada. I flew all the way from New York to be here, and Dr. Rothman did my eyes. And all I could say is, it's a miracle. I could see. You see Dr. Rothman of LASIK of Nevada.
From the Strip in fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada, this is Pub Crawl, where each week we struggle to recall our adventures in and around Las Vegas, giving a unique perspective on the best places to tear it up in the entertainment capital of the world. Now, without further ado, here are your hosts, Alicia and David Ivey.
Hey there, and welcome to Pub Crawl, the best source of Vegas-y drinky goodness. I'm Alicia.
I'm David.
That's right.
Yeah.
First off, we want to thank the live studio audience for showing up. We love you guys. And welcome to the live chat room, as always.
Chat room, yay! So this is episode 44.
It is?
Yep. Wow. I'm just putting it out there.
Wow.
We're getting up there.
We are.
You know what? Episode 52. Well, wait. We'll hit a year before it hits 52, won't we? Technically, we shouldn't, but I think we skipped a couple.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I think we skipped two.
I think.
Which reminds me, something we should mention.
Oh yes.
Before we can get into all this
week.
stuff, next week we are going back to our original time slot, which is Wednesdays at 8 o'clock.
Yeah. So I hope you guys like that, but it's a lot. It's going to be a better show because we won't just.
It'll be a better show. None of this junk.
No, this is a great show, but just getting off the weekend yesterday, that's like, oh my God. Yeah,
so,
I think we'll look brighter and fresher.
Right, yeah, because Monday Night Football's coming up, and you know we can't compete with that.
No.
Or well, actually, they can't compete with this.
That's right.
Anyway, if you would like to get a hold of us, pubcrawl at VegasVideoNetwork.com. That's pubcrawl at VegasVideoNetwork.com. Toll-free listener line.
What's that number?
Watch. 866-966-4599. Did you see that?
Ooh,
nice.
So nice. Nicely done.
We're also on Twitter. We're the LV Locals.
Twitter.
Yes, we are. We're the LV Locals. That's Alicia and I. And the network itself is on as Vegas Video Network. And what else are we on? iTunes, audio and video, YouTube, video,
We're on the radio.
Roku
And the radio.
And the radio, 1400 AM if you're in Las Vegas on Friday nights, 6 to 10, 1400 KSHP.
Check out all the shows.
Man, we are everywhere. We've been everywhere, man. We've been everywhere. I would have karaoke that song, so I was listening to it, and that would be the most impossible song to karaoke ever. Because he does that, King Man, he just does that list of places, and even trying to read it.
Oh, you could do it.
How impressive would that be? First off, you have to do karaoke sober, which is never going to happen. But if you could and did that one, you'd bring the house down.
So try it.
Speaking of not being sober.
It's time for Cocktail of the Week. Which is not, by the way, beer.
Right.
Something else.
Cocktail of the Week.
Coming up.
We're doing a shot this week on Cocktail of the Week.
It's got a really great name, too. It's called the Purple Hooter.
Now, everybody's heard of the Purple Hooter. It's vodka, raspberry liqueur, which we're using Chambord, which is what's highly recommended, and a splash of lemon lime soda. We're using Sprite, which is like the second most preeminent lemon lime soda.
Secondary to 7-Up?
No, what did I say?
What did we say?
Oh!
Lime and lime.
Lime and lime soda. Maybe that's what I wanted to say. Maybe we want to say that.
Lime on.
Okay, so what this is, it's called the Purple Hooter. You can probably guess what the rest of the show, or what another part of the show is going to be about.
Purple.
Purple! We're going to do a whole Prince. This is the Prince-centric episode. So we're doing it's a half shot of vodka.
So we're making two, so do a full shot of vodka.
I'm going to do a full heavy shot.
Yeah, I'd go a little bit heavier, too.
I know you would. Now, here's where it gets tricky.
not that this is a tricky drink. Chambord. Expensive, but your house guests won't drink it because they won't know what to do with it. So it's safe. You could leave it in the house right there in the cupboard.
Yeah, it's a raspberry blackberry liqueur.
Yeah, it's funny. House guests don't drink this. You could be like, the vodka, it's gone. Rum, gone. You know what? The Strega and the Chambord and the all that, still all there. I'm gonna do a light shot. It's actually a 3/4 shot. So it's really, I don't know what the math is.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 1-to-1 vodka to the raspberry.
Don't do that. This stuff is like literally going to IHOP and getting the raspberry syrup.
Yeah, it's pretty strong.
It's pretty. It smells good. If you like raspberry, you're all about it. And a splash of lime and lime soda. See, we wanted to say that. That's
Just
more
a
than
splash.
a splash. I think that's one. Well, anyway, I'll discuss that later. Okay, now I'm going to use my new trick, which I can't wait to get going. Slam that in there. Then turn it perpendicular. Look at that.
So good.
Man.
When you first started, I thought you were going to break the glass.
I always thought I was going to break it off and like get an artery or something. I really did. I was really worried.
Squirt blood all over the studio.
I know. It'd be like a Greek tragedy here on Pub Crawl. On Vegas Video Network. All right. It's a shot. So here we go.
This looks different than before.
What's less purple? Wait, because you had the purple glass and I had the green glass. That's why it looks different.
Oh.
Here's mud in your eye.
Oink.
That's a lot better.
It's a lot better, yeah.
We did make one earlier, and it was nasty.
It was kind of syrupy.
I did too much Chambord. That's great.
Oops, I better drink mine.
That makes my Hooters purple.
Just one.
Just one. To give us a drunk term. I love
Okay,
this one.
drunk term of the week is booze snooze.
Right. Now, that's not what I think it would be.
What would you think it would be?
I think you had too much booze and you took a snooze.
You pass out?
Yep. It's not what it is.
This is not that. This is a nap taken early in the afternoon after a morning of drinking, designed to prepare you for the evening's drinking.
You know what's funny? When you came up with that, we did that yesterday.
We did.
Inadvertently did that yesterday.
At the pool.
Yeah, we'll get into that at our oh yeah, we did talk about that. So we will discuss that in the next segment after a little station ID and a little break on our next segment called Pub Crawl Adventure.
No pressure. Hi, I'm Dennis Silvers from, can't think of the name of my damn show, Golf and Other 4-letter words, and you're watching the Vegas Video Network, I think.
You say I look like an angel?
Said you look like an ant or something.
Hey, what are you gonna do?
Hey,
we're
welcome
back. Welcome back. We're talking visuals. You know, we're on the radio sometimes.
This is Pub Crawl on Vegas Video Network.
Yes, it is. I'm David.
I'm Alicia.
I almost said I'm Alicia. Purple Hooters.
Purple Hooters.
So this week on our adventure, we started on Saturday. Well, we always start on Friday, but we don't need to go into that. Saturday, though, we did go to I think it's the best rock club in Vegas.
Well, there's that, and then there's the one we don't like, which is Cheyenne.
Yeah, we don't even talk about that. But this used to be Feel Goods. We've discussed it before. It's called Count's Vamped. I complained about the name before. We did end up going there because
we can't change it though, so we'll accept it. I
know we can't. Yeah. Wow, that was very zen.
Yeah.
Can't change it. Might as well accept it. We went to go see an old 80s heavy metal band called Pretty Boy Floyd, and an actual local band called Heavy Honey. Heavy Honey is awesome.
Yeah, we've seen them before and thought they were great. And then
right, and they're still really great. But then Pretty Boy Floyd played, and this is probably a sign of the times, but they came out on stage. They're from the late 80s, really like butt metal, butt rock kind of
like at the very end of all butt rock.
Yeah, the late 80s. I think maybe even 90, 91. And they came out, and Alicia said, look at their chins.
Oh, what does that mean?
You did say that. You're like, oh, look at their chins.
Well, they're not spring chickens anymore.
No, they're not, but oh, man, that was mean.
Well, you didn't have to repeat that.
Well, I did because it was pretty funny. And they didn't all have chins, but a couple of them did. Anyway, that was when we talked about, we brought it up again because the place has changed. It used to have the Amore's Pizza, where they imported the water from Boston and all that. We did a review of that a couple of months ago, and they don't have that anymore. Remember? He's gone. So, but we were talking to one of the coolest waitresses in the world, and I said, hey, we're kind of hankering for something to eat. What you got around here? So she said, get the chicken fingers. You know us, chicken fingers. What are
No,
we, children?
Chickens don't have fingers.
Yes, and like, you know,
Come on.
you mean the wings. No, the chicken, get the barbecue chicken fingers. And so one of us listened to her, and one of us did not. And I got chicken fingers, and you got a turkey wrap or whatever. The chicken fingers were amazing.
They were very good.
Second, maybe only to the Harley Davidson Cafe. But I don't even know if that's necessarily true. They might be better. We're going to have a chicken finger off.
I think they're better.
You think? Whew, they were good.
They were really wet.
They were wet and crunchy at the same time. Oh, they were wonderful. Anyway, so they don't have the pizza deal anymore, but the place is still rocking. And if you like,
And Pretty Boy Floyd wasn't that good, really.
No, but Hubby Honey was good. Next week, but this kind of club, like next week, who's playing? Bullet Boys are playing. Smooth Up In Ya. So there's that kind of a club where all like Y&T is playing and like that. Those kind of bands come in. So.
And they've got a great stage, by the way.
Great stage, great staff.
The lighting.
Yes, that was a great place. Anyways, so that was Saturday. We did that and did that and did that, and we were there till the wee hours. Sunday. Now this was interesting because I went onto Yelp and found Yelp is doing this thing now that's like Groupon-ish or what. I don't know whoever does this. You know, the 40 for 20. Like I was looking for brunch. I was like, we were up early because we didn't stay out too late. We didn't see the sun come up or anything crazy. Let's do brunch. So I searched Sunday brunches, and Mundo came up. Now, Mundo we've tried to go to before, and it was closed. Mundo is in, you get the address there, Grand Central Parkway, but it's actually the bottom floor of the World Market Center. If you know what the World Market Center is.
It's a huge building.
Anybody who's seen it knows what it is. It's literally the size of a small state. It's the biggest complex of buildings I've ever seen in my life. It's massive. Apparently it's
It's all like interior decorating.
Yeah, isn't that what it is?
And furniture.
I don't know much about the place itself except that it's massive. And you can't do, and humans can't go in there. You have to have like someone to walk you through. Like Yeah, but you have to go in with a designer. Yeah, right. You can't just walk in. But Mundo, you can. And it's this Mexican restaurant on the bottom floor. It's really high-end Mexican restaurant that we've heard nothing but great things. Go to Yelp, 5 stars. Everybody says it's wonderful. Says it's open, says the brunch is great.
I would call first before you go.
I did, just because I just wanted to make sure. But I saw they had the 40 for 20 deal. Like, that means you pay 20 and they give you a coupon for $40. Hey, well, let's go. Oh my gosh.
Yes,
amazing.
It was so good. We're definitely going to go back. I did the $20 all-you-can-drink mimosas.
That was a good call because 2 of them were 18 anyway.
Yeah, so you might as well just drink all you can.
I think the funniest thing about your all-you-can-drink mimosas is you tried every flavor. You tried mango, then you tried pineapple.
And you're laughing at me. Then you tried orange, which is like what they're supposed to be.
Right. You're like,
can I have an orange one?
You go, let me try the orange one next.
That's because that's the way she described it.
It's like, you mean the regular mimosa?
One, please?
Anyway, and I got a killer margarita. And I say killer margarita because it was killer. And it was lime juice and tequila. That's what that's
a real
That's
margarita.
what a margarita is. In fact, we did skip a place. We did go to Agave the day before for their breakfast, and they do the same thing. No, they have a little sweet and sour, I think, in theirs. But this was lime juice and tequila, and they give you the bottle of tequila.
Oh, it's the alien tequila.
Yeah, the 100% blue agave alien bottle-shaped tequila.
Should have brought the little bottle.
It's funny, I have it, but I just can't reach it from here. Yeah, they give you so she brings out the glass with ice and lemon and lime juice and all that, and the salt and rim, and then opens the cork and pours it for you. Awesome. Chips and salsa. I got pork carnitas Benedict that was maybe the best Benedict thing I've ever had in my life. Ever. You got some black bean carnitas thing that was
good.
The food was incredible. Like high, as good as it can get, I think.
And it's not super high end.
The price was.
I wouldn't really go unless I had the coupon.
Because here's what happened. We got the bill. I went, oh, did they take my $40 off? Oh yeah, and it was still, it was still 50 something. It would have been $70 for that brunch.
Yeah. But it was darn good.
It was. No, it was, but it would have been. I mean, and we got guacamole. We got extra salsa. We kind of.
We wanted to try it.
So it would have been a $70 brunch. So, word to the wise. But we got the $40 coupon.
And they also have $20 all you can drink Bloody Marys too.
Yeah,
so it looked really good. But I was already eating a bunch. I didn't want to eat my drinks too.
Yeah, exactly. How many margaritas? I mean, how many Bloody Marys can you have? I've
one.
Got
I could have one.
I've got like a half of one limit, and I'm done. Yeah, it's like. No, anyway, the place was
Oh,
unbelievable.
look, my shot magically refilled itself.
It's supposed to be one, but it keeps growing in here. Look at this. Like they just keep happening.
Purple Hooters keep growing.
Oh, all right. Anyway, so Mundo was incredible. I would give it an A+ food-wise. Price-wise, I'd give it a 2, but it was
I don't know. I like it.
So from there, we went to the Tropicana, just to go to the pool. We were actually heading to Hooters because we had a plan. We're going to go to Hooters. We're going to spend all day at Hooters. But then the thought of spending all day at Hooters kind of made me veer into Tropicana for a little while first. Because I'm like, well, I don't spend all day in Hooters. So we go to Tropicana. The pool, it was, we're at record highs right now. It's 115 degrees or whatever it was. Big black clouds rolling in, like a big thunderstorm's coming. So we went to the Hooters, the Trop pool, and slept for 2 hours. We swam I got a Coors Light. We swam around for a minute.
Little plastic Coors Lights, and then we just passed out.
The music, you know what happened? The music got good. As soon as they stopped the Little John, put your hands up, put your hands. As soon as it switched from that to like kind of this trancey dance stuff, we just like, and literally out. I mean,
we look behind us. There's an old man with his mouth hanging open, like everybody's just passed out.
I know, it was so cool. I mean, we all laid there, so we took a booze snooze because we'd already had the margarita, they had a beer, and then we just.
I had my bottomless mimosa.
Yeah, so it was, and so we took a booze snooze at the pool, which is wonderful, so good. It was cloudy. Woke up and it wasn't cloudy. Like, oh, okay, well, it's time to get up. Walked over to Hooters. Hooters. Speaking of Hooters, cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to your purple Hooter.
And yours.
Here's the deal. We used to do. We used to discuss locals deals. Like, go there and they give locals whatever, blah blah blah, which we're gonna hit. I'm gonna tell you about later in the last call. That's outrageous. You know what they got here? If you're not a local, free steak dinner. Sign up if you do not have an owl card, and you get one. Free steak dinner.
But you have to buy a $1.50 beer or fountain drink.
Right, and then you get a free steak dinner.
Really too
the
bad.
baked potato does not come with sour cream. It's $1.50 for sour cream. But you know what? That's okay. It's like a 9-ounce steak dinner for free. But you can't, not for locals. You have to be out of state. Pretty interesting. And you also get $200 in free slot play, which we did.
Yes, we got that.
Which wasn't very great. No. But anyway, we did get our owl card. Come to find out, Hooters doesn't mean owls. That's not what it's based on.
But there's owls all over the place.
I know, and I thought that's, we're big Harry Potter fans, and I thought, this is like Hedwig. This is like the owl post in Harry Potter. We'll go into Hooters, where all the owls hang out. Oddly enough, it's not really to have anything to do with owls. There's a lot of pretty girls there, though, that work there. Let me draw that line.
Not the clientele.
Can I say it? The clientele was gross.
Gross?
Gross. I have never seen so many inappropriate tattoos on people that shouldn't even be having that part of their body exposed than at Hooters. Hooters, I like it. It's trashy. It's easy to get in and out of, like maybe some of the staff. And it's cheap. And the drinks weren't all that cheap, though. Actually, it's not really that cheap. The food's cheap,
really.
But we went out to the pool bar, which we love. I mean, we've actually had some good times out there. But I looked around like, okay.
That was like the prison bus just
lit off. Okay, yeah. The cholos next to me have got me scared, right? Those guys with the old English, like across their humongous fat bellies, they've got like the tattoos, like SoCal and like, yeah, the prison bus dropped off right there. But then there's people running around that look like average, like the most normal person, but one leg is covered in tattoos. And it's like, and they eat with their forks like this. So like, they've been to, you know what I mean? You know the jail,
they've been in the
jail
big
thing?
house.
Yeah, they've been
shoveling it in.
Yeah, they've been to the Hooskow. When you have to eat like that. Because they're all hard. I was like, bad vibe. Staff is great. But daytime at Hooters, I was like, this is not the prettiest crowd in the world. So anyway, so we hung out there. Actually had a pretty good time. Didn't get to take advantage of the food deal, and you all know our food deal at Hooters.
It's back too.
It is noon, midnight to 6 a.m. Wings are $0.25.
But you have to have your owl card. If you don't have it, they'll send you away.
They're 50 cents.
Or they'll make you go get a card.
Right, but if not, they're 50 cents, which isn't really still not a big deal.
Not really a big deal.
No, I mean, but so get your owl card. Go there from midnight to 6 a.m. 25-cent wings. Can't beat that. That's really good, even with the prison bus.
So then from Hooters, we wanted to go somewhere even worse.
Right. We thought, okay, well, here's what we got inspired. We're like, okay, well, last week we did the Western.
You did the Western.
I did the Western.
I'm not allowed to go there.
No, I know. She gets so mad about it. You're not allowed to go there.
I don't really want to go there.
It's kind of like if you go, Dave, can we go to Tijuana? No. I can go with my friends to Tijuana and maybe not come back alive. But I can't risk you going and not coming back alive.
So we went together to a different place.
Right, so we went, okay, what is heralded as the worst place in town? Now, it was heralded as the Wild Wild West.
In town, not downtown. It's like,
well, no, this is just in, I think.
Oh, even worse than...
Oh, it's supposed to be.
Oh, really?
I'm telling you right now, it's not. Oh, it's bad. Oh, it's real crappy. But it's not worse than the Western. But it's bad. Well, the Wild Wild West is a casino slash truck stop. And
it's on West Tropicana.
On West Tropicana. You know, it's really, it's if you know where the Big In-N-Out Burger is on Tropicana, right next to the freeway, right behind New York, New York, it's right there. It's really not far. I mean, it's walking distance to New York, New York, over the freeway, but you could do it. And it is something, boy, I tell you.
Well, I think I was the only girl in there.
That didn't work there.
Yeah.
Or work there.
What do they call those?
Working girls.
Paper bag.
Oh, stop with that. No. It's a family show.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, it was. We didn't see any though. We've heard that that's a big hooker hangout. We didn't see any. There was a couple really old ladies, and then a bunch of truck drivers.
Yeah.
And they all smoke, and they all like Denny's because the restaurant in there is Denny's. But they do have their own thing. Their deals aren't bad.
Well, I don't know.
If
I think they are.
you could trust eating there.
I think they are.
If hepatitis is doesn't really bother you.
Stop it. That's so bad.
Then go right
That's
ahead.
so bad. We have the health district out here. They would not let you get
I know. I'm kidding. No. You know what? It's funny because they had nachos, and I thought, you know what? We probably could try them.
Oh no, I wouldn't really want to. They do have drink deals though.
Well, here's the thing. The food's probably fine. Get it to go. I wouldn't want to eat in there. First off, it's a smoky pit. It's like going into the Gold Spike or Lady Luck when it was open. It's so, choke a horse, that place. I mean, I don't smoke anymore, so I just can't stand it. I mean, literally, we came out and went, oh, I had to burn that shirt. That's, bad. But the people were nice. The drink specials were crap.
Oh yeah, they were crap. It was $1 margarita.
And $1 draft beers.
I thought I'd try, but it was like a blended margarita, and I tasted it, and I was like, he's on my face. I was like, well, I couldn't even drink it. It was so sour. And then I said, well,
it was a lemon icy.
It was nasty. And then I tried to salvage it by ordering a shot of tequila to put in it to try to kill that flavor, but then I just ended up not drinking it at all. I'm just like dumping money in my drink.
You should have
just walked away like,
yeah. Because you were already in for $1. I should have said, forget it. I just won't finish it. I just got the shot. Here's what's funny. I should have told you because I got the shot and a Diet Coke. I was like, okay, I'll just take the shot. I poured the shot in the Diet, and I think the shot was water. Because it didn't taste like anything. I'm like, okay, that's not. I don't think. Anyway, we should have got the draft beer for $1. That's what we should have done. So if you go there, go get the draft beer. Don't get their $1 margarita.
Yeah, because $1 beers, that's fine. That's a deal.
And this is something that confuses me about a place. If you're going to give away something for free or for $1, make it at least halfway decent so people will actually pay for it. But when you give them something for $1 and you go, well, that's crap. You're not going to go back, and you're not going to go back and buy one of those.
You're not going to get more than one.
Right. It really.
Unless you're me and you just keep buying extra shots to
try to fix it.
To make it better.
But honestly, it's probably not bad. If you really like hanging out with truck drivers. But you know what? I gotta say,
some people do.
I wasn't aware that truck driving culture had changed from Smokey and the Bandit, and it's not like that anymore.
No.
Like remember Convoy and Smokey and the Bandit, maybe BJ and the Bear. It's not really like that anymore, unfortunately. Now it's kind of methy, kind of now.
No more monkeys, just meth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's Methy the monkey, not the bear.
So how would you compare this is a chat question.
Right.
How would you compare the crowds between Hooters and
Hooters?
Wild West?
Actually, you know what? The crowd at Wild West is way better. Actually, Wild West it's just working stiffs. It's just dudes. It's just truck drivers. Just a bunch of guys with bandanas. That's all it was.
They're just gaming, playing video poker.
Yeah, they're all fine. And you know what? The staff was fine. It wasn't. If you don't mind the smell of smoke, it's not really that bad. We play downtown. It's better than most places downtown. It was voted as one of the worst casinos in town, or the worst.
Well, actually,
there's a lot worse downtown.
Even like the gaming odds weren't even that good.
Well, but then they ended up being good because I noticed that when we went to the next place we're going to mention, that it was better for it was like 7.5, and their progressive quarters was 2,000 for a Royal. I was like, wow, someone has not won.
Where?
There.
Oh, really?
At Wild Wild West, yes.
I didn't notice that.
Yeah, it was on the side. I'm like, oh wow, the bonus poker progressive was $2,000.
Well, that might be a reason to go there.
It's worth going. If you can handle the smoke, it's not bad. I mean, go for it. But I wouldn't bring a date there.
I don't think I'll go back.
No. But anyway, things looked up. So you went to your phone and checked a couple places, and some of you've been wanting to try, and I didn't want to try.
because the name of the place is called The Hammer.
The Hammer.
And we always thought it was a gay bar.
Right. No, but you guys know from watching last week's episode, gay bars don't frighten us, but we don't purposely seek them out either.
Well, and this one's it's not even like in like an area.
It's not in the Fruit Loop. No, it's way.
It's kind of off. So
it's over in the industrial part of town. In fact, it's actually not far. It's on Russell. If you to think about it, if you don't really know the area too well, it's behind Excalibur. It's right across the freeway from Excalibur in that industrial area on that side of the freeway. Not far, maybe a mile from Excalibur. It's called The Hammer. We've driven by it a bunch of times and never went in because we thought, well, whatever. You looked it up online. People said, oh my God.
And everybody just talks about how amazing the food is, and it's like a foodie place.
We're like, what? How can this be? It's like a little dive bar. So we walked in there, and it is a dive bar. It's not even like a PT's. It's not like it's carpeted.
It's tiny.
Yeah, well,
they have a pool table. It's really small.
Yeah, it's got a pool table and one of those golf machines with the roller ball. And I mean, there's no booths. There's no carpet. It's not plush at all. It's just black. It looks, it's just a bar. Really unassuming. And it was so unassuming, I had to ask, do you have food? The sign said grub. It says grub, pub, grub, and game or whatever, right? And there was nobody there except the bartender and like two people and us. And the Sunday night game was on or whatever. Like, do you have food? He handed me a menu that was two papers stapled together. I'm like, well, this doesn't look good. But then he had a board, like a chalkboard. And on the chalkboard said things like walnut pecan crusted chicken pesto, ribeye with orange demi-glace.
Yeah.
What the heck?
And it was written and kind of like smeared off. And
yeah, like the R's backwards, and stuff. You're like, well, what the? Wait a minute. So we started talking to the guy, Jason, right? And we're like, wait a minute, the menu's got, wings and pizza and whatever. But
these are the specials.
Yeah, it's like, well, wait a minute. So come to find out, the two owners of this place, he was not one of them. But the guy, okay, I'm going to try to figure out how to say this to where you get the same shock value. The guy we're talking to is a chef, like a killer one, the bartender. In fact, so good, those were his specials. That's why we ordered them. We said, we'll take one of each, because he said, well, those are mine. Yours.
Yeah, it's like, okay, we'll try them.
Here's what's funny, though. He's the only one working.
Oh, and by the way, they're $8.
Oh, yeah, the ribeye with the orange demi-glace and homemade potato chips with blue cheese and onions and all that stuff.
Yes.
And homemade clam chowder.
Oh, yeah, and like a little bowl of homemade clam chowder. It was
$8.
so spicy and so good.
It was $8. And the funny thing was, he had to go back and make it. So we're just sitting at the bar. Actually, it was pretty funny, though. I mean, I don't know they're going to watch this, but because I told them, we're going to give you a great review because it was so awesome. He poured your beer and left it on the over there, like where you pour it, and then went to go back to make food.
So the whole time I'm staring at my beer like, beer, come to me.
And we didn't see him for like 15 minutes.
That was funny, though.
Well, he's a chef. He's not, anyway. So then there's also says the food challenge. I'm like, they're one of these places that have like eat 100.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
eat a ton of stuff.
Everybody's
get a
doing
T-shirt.
that. Yeah, everybody's doing that now. That's not what the food challenge is. Check this out. This is the challenge between the two owners. One of them went to the Culinary Institute. One of them went to Cordon Bleu. So what they do is every Monday night for Monday Night Football, each owner picks a team and makes a regional dish from that area, and that's the challenge. You come in and eat both and decide who wins.
Yeah, so then the patrons vote, and you can vote on who's got
oh
the
my
better
God.
dish.
So if New England plays New Orleans, it'll be like, I'm just saying, it'd be like etouffee and then crab cakes, and then you get to try them both and find out who wins the food challenge.
That's cool.
You kidding me? That's amazing. And the food was incredible. I got a pasta dish, which I never do. And it was okay. I'm not a crazy pasta guy. It had, your ribeye.
Oh, mine was so good.
That was as the kids say, off of the chain.
And we asked what kind of clientele come in, what kind of people, and he's saying it's another one of those late night places where it's all like the Cirque performers come in.
All the local performers come in there.
So
it's really
a locals bar.
It is on the thoroughfare out of the strip. So if you're coming off the strip, you going out into
the
that
residential
part of town,
areas.
yeah, you would go right through this. Incredible. And I had 4 of a kind while gambling.
So our whole night there was $5.
Right. It cost we came in with a 20 and walked out with 15. And tipped and played for everything because I had 4 of a kind. What an incredible place! We will be back.
Oh yeah.
It's really close to our house. The people were awesome. The owner came in while we were there. One of the owners, and we got to try this food challenge. I mean, how awesome is that? I don't know what the schedule is for the first Monday Night Football, but whatever it is, if it's buffalo versus whatever, they're gonna make those dishes, and then you try that. Oh, is that cool or what?
Very cool. We're gonna have to get there early.
That's why we're moving our show to Wednesday, so we can go down.
Yes, we eat.
Yeah, the truth is out. So no, it was really good. I give them a 10. We've been looking for a bar because you watch the show, and we always find these cool bars that we like, and they're always on the wrong side of town. Moondoggies, Frankie's Tiki Room, all these places are on like kind of the
wrong side for us.
Wrong side for us.
We're
here, they're up there. This place is on our. Close to us, like, oh, killer! It's a place we can go to that's close, like Rum Runner, which we love, is kind of by us too. We're getting our little, our little pack.
Our little local.
Yeah, our little place we can go, and this is on the list. Loved it.
So going back, Mundo is awesome.
Mundo that's a 10 as well. Like I said, food. The price is a 2, but the food is a 10. I can't believe how well we ate yesterday. That was all one day.
Yeah, I kind of feel it. I need to fast.
I know.
Hooters.
It's a 5. You know what? Hooters is not
Hooters.
bad. You know what? We go back to Hooters. We go to Hooters all the time. Not a month goes by we don't go to Hooters. Especially with the wings. If you're out late.
Which we've done many times.
For 25 cents. And they have good food. We've eaten at the other Hooters over at Sunset Station, too. Not bad.
Yeah,
I mean, if you like fried fish and fried stuff, and if you like girls with really tight shirts, that's the place for you. If you like owls,
and birds,
that's not the place for you. I thought it was. But if you like, what do they say, loose slots and tight shirts? I thought that was a good slogan. I liked Hooters. The clientele was a little yee, but I think that was maybe just that day. The Raider game was on, and I think that might have something to do with it. That brings them out, the Raider game. I'm telling you, you know what I'm talking about when I say Raider game.
Yeah. Okay. Wild Wild West.
No. That's a no.
That's a boo. And the Hammer, of course, we love.
The Hammer was awesome. And Heavy Honey, great.
Oh, Heavy Honey.
Pretty Boy Floyd, not.
No.
But Count's Vamped, thumbs up. They lost
Still
their pizza
like
guy. But the chicken fingers, I want those right now.
I'm getting hot thinking about it.
All right. Well, that was our adventure. So now you've heard enough from us. Let's hear from you in a little segment we call Hey, Bartender. Oh my God, do we have a deal for you? This is not that part of the show.
You're so excited.
I'm so excited.
This is not that part of the show. This is Hey Bartender.
But this is even better. Well, not maybe better, but just as good. This is good. This is killer.
Okay.
Read this email to me, Alicia, and I'm going to answer it like a pro.
All right. I will. This one's from JC.
Yes. Jesus Christ wrote us?
I was going to say that. Thank you, Jesus. So Jesus just
we know he watches.
He just watched the free beer episode as a start to Friday evening. Great stuff. Lots of good review information. Can you review Who Songs? Just down the street from TNT is where that be.
Well, Jesus.
Dear Jesus.
Dear Jesus. We have done Who Songs, episode 17. We talked about it. We love Who Songs. Love, love, love. So if you haven't watched it, here's a little quick review. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Get the Ghost Chili Salsa. Sign the waiver. It's the hottest salsa in Las Vegas for sure.
Just dip your tip in it.
Oh,
don't dip a whole chip.
We're always looking for a title for the show. Pub Crawl, episode 44. Just dip your tip in it.
Just dip your tip in it. The tip of your chip, that is.
Yes.
Don't get a big scoop and go for it because you'll die.
Okay, here's the deal. They have Ghost Chili Salsa. Ghost Chili, I don't even know what that is. Except that I've heard about it on the Food Network. Apparently, one ghost chili can kill 1,000 men. It's like it's like a Spartan. It's like, and it's in this salsa, and you have to sign up. They give you regular chips and salsa, which are great, but whose songs? It's at by the way, it's at Mandalay Bay. Well, it's in between Mandalay Bay and Luxor. It's in the Mandalay Bay shops. And if you valet at Mandalay Bay, it's right at the top of the stairs. You could sign a waiver and they give you the salsa. Unbelievable. It doesn't. I don't know if it tastes like burning. I mean, it's just
I like it.
It tastes like
hellfire. Do you think that Jesus should be eating hellfire?
Yeah, he can handle it. Jesus can. Yeah, he can handle it. What are you kidding?
Okay.
No problem.
All right. Episode 17. Check it out.
And also, they also make only traditional margaritas.
Yes.
You're not going to get a syrupy, sweet and sour margarita
Premix.
there. They only whose songs? There's one. They're an Ensenada, right? And then there's one here, and that's how it works. And they only serve the same kind of margaritas they serve down there, which is lime juice, syrup, and tequila. I think it's all
Simple
it's in.
syrup.
Simple syrup. That's it. And they're great. They have the deal: $5 for a taco and a margarita, right? Or Tecate and a taco. They have some kind of deal. Watch episode 17. We talk about it.
Yeah, but the only thing about that, they don't have a 20% off for locals. I think it's only like 10% off or something.
Right. It says that on some of the websites, but it's not
Yeah.
true. Anyway, but that's a local. But anyway, episode 17, we did talk about whose songs, and we just talked about it again. But
Love
anyway,
that place.
it doesn't happen in Las Vegas, but it does happen on this show.
The Vapors.
The Vapors.
The Vapors.
We call it Last Call. Purple Hooters make me hot. Purple Hooters make you hot. Mm-hmm. Anyway, here's how you find out, ladies and gentlemen, how to not get knocked up, knocked out, kicked out, what?
Or thrown up.
Thrown up, or thrown in jail here in Las Vegas.
I demand my money back.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a tip for you that I'm so excited about, I can't even stand it. In fact, it goes along with the tip at Hooters, which is if you're out of town, go get your OWL card. The only problem with the OWL card hookup for the free steak, you can't already have an OWL card. I don't like that. It's like when the cable company gives you like an introductory rate, and like you'll see it on TV. Hey, join Cox Communications and get 3 months of HBO, 2 months of this. Well, wait a minute. What if I'm a loyal customer that has been with you for 6 years? And
No deals for you, buddy.
No deals for you, pal. I've never liked that. But you know the cool thing about the cable company, you could call and they'll give it to you. I've done it. I don't know if that's a rule, but you can.
Can you do that at Hooters?
No, that's the problem. Hooters gives you a free steak your first time sign up. What if you've been a loyal customer for years? Oh,
No steak
screw
for
you, buddy. No free steak for you. Anyway, but this deal, Monte Carlo, one of our favorite places, something that literally lived under our radar for years. We had never been to the Monte Carlo. We never stepped foot in there before we lived here, like ever. Now that we live here, that's our favorite place. It's got Diablo's, it's got the pub, it's got that steakhouse, which I don't know what the name of it, like Grind or Brand or whatever.
Brand.
You want the brand. It's got Jabberwockies.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, who cares? But anyway, it smells like roses, and it does smell like
Literally.
roses. It literally smells like roses. The pool is amazing. I love the Monte Carlo, but apparently the Monte Carlo likes me too, because tell us why.
Well, this is just at the pub, though.
At the pub.
At the pub.
At Monte Carlo.
So 50% off for locals.
Wait. What?
It's 50% off for locals.
On Sundays.
On Sundays. And you can get all beer and $1 wings and sliders. We got those too.
Well, let's rephrase that.
Go on, do it.
Sundays, if you're local, all beer is 50% off. Now, the cool thing about that is it's a brew pub. They've got $450 beers there. Literally, $450.
Like the bottled crazy beers?
Yeah, they've got those there. They have all those beers made by the monks.
Trappist monk beers.
Yeah, Trappist beers. They have all those. Some of them, $12, whatever. But you can get those for $6. It's a great thing for locals to try those crazy beers. You don't want to pay $12 for a beer, $30 for a beer, $15 to try some crazy beer. That's a great deal. Also, on top of that, every Sunday is it's always happy hour for locals. Always, always, always. Not just Sundays. It's 50% off beer on Sundays, but every minute they're open, if you get your locals card, which we got, You go in there, it's happy hour for you.
It's 2 for 1 drinks on everything.
Everything, 2 for 1.
And then there's appetizers, certain appetizers.
Well, it's the dollar wings and dollar sliders. Always, no matter what day you're in there. That is incredible.
And you have to get your card at the hostess stand.
Yeah.
That's what I took a note. I thought that was important for some reason.
That's not important at all. But,
I don't know. I thought it was.
But that is incredible. I mean, it's hard to stay out of there. See, that's, who owns Monte Carlo? It's MGM, right? So that's the kind of thinking that gets you business. Because you go, wait a minute, I'm a local, and it's Sunday. Yesterday we didn't go there, but boy, we almost did. Because we're like, well, we got to go to Hooters. It's only kitty corner from Monte Carlo. We know we can go into Monte Carlo right now and get 2 for 1 beers. We can get half-price beers. We can get dollar sliders, dollar wings. I mean, it's really hard to not go there every Sunday. In fact, it's so hard that we usually go there every Sunday. How do you not do that? That's such a great deal. I got to hand it to MGM in Monte Carlo for that. That's a beautiful deal.
That is a great deal for locals.
On the Strip? That's crazy. I love it. And if you know the deal, you get your beer. I got my English oil.
Your black beer.
Yeah, which was awesome. And you got a Trappist, right?
I did.
A monk beer. You walk right out the side, you're in the pool. Now, normally you go in the main door to the pool, there's someone checking room keys. Not if you go through the pub, there ain't. Just go right out there and hop right in with your beer. And love the place. Love it. There's your tip. If you live here, go to Hooters. Go to the pub.
Go to the pub.
Actually, go to Hooters too, but go to Hooters after midnight.
Right.
But don't dilly-dally in the parking lot. That prison bus might have just dropped off. So, anyway, shall we recap? Mundo, killer. Hooters, it's not bad.
Hooters is Hooters.
Hooters is exactly what I thought it would be.
Wild Wild West, boo, and
Boo.
the Hammer, yay.
The Hammer, awesome. So, and the pub at Monte Carlo, killer. And whose songs? Killer.
Yep.
So, there you go. Well,
that is episode 44.
Was
episode 44.
So, remember, Pub Crawl at Vegas Video Network. That's us. If you want to get a hold of us, pubcrawl at vegasvideonetwork.com. The LV Locals on Twitter. Also Vegas Video Network on Twitter. iTunes, YouTube, Roku. Wait, Roku. You know what? I'm going to break the fourth wall. Explain to me, Roku. It's the box, right? It's
Sure.
the box you buy.
So the idea behind getting on Roku is we want to be on what's called the 3 screens. So the 3 screens in broadcasting is your portable, your smartphone,
Right.
which we're on now.
Right.
The computer,
Right.
which is the second screen, and then TV without the need of a computer.
Okay.
We get a lot of people who say, I'm plugging my computer into my big screen TV.
Right.
But they still have to be smart enough to figure out how to do that, and that can be a little complicated.
Right.
So all Roku boxes is an internet connection, either wired or wireless, on one side, and it plugs right into your TV.
Okay.
That's it. Nothing else.
It's like the Apple TV. Or,
Yeah,
exactly. But it's without probably a fortune in all the Apple.
Yeah, it's like it's between $60 and $80 one-time fee. That's it.
You're kidding.
No, but then the other thing is that you've also got folks like Netflix and Amazon Movies and CNET and all these other big networks are on there as well. So it's really nice.
So if you've got your Netflix account, you just stream your movies right there.
That's right.
Right.
That's
You don't have
right.
to, because I mean, us and a lot of people have a computer hooked up to their television.
Yep.
But this, you don't even need to do that.
Don't even need to do it. And so it's full screen, just a remote control. That's basically how I watch these shows over again, is on my TV.
Right. So, and we're on that now.
Yep.
Very cool.
So I just thought I knew it, of course. I was just, for some of you who might not be as smart or as sharp as I am.
Thank you, David, for that.
I'm just, making sure. I'm just making sure the little people understand how this works.
You're a good
Thank
man.
you for explaining, Scott.
Yes,
now
thank
I
you, Scott.
understand.
I can't believe. So we're on Roku, which is amazing. Love that.
Yeah.
We're on 1400 AM. Now, if you want to go back to to the really bare roots, that's AM radio, baby. I am an AM radio junkie, and to be on AM radio was a major accomplishment for me to be on AM radio. I love AM radio. Listen to me. I'm talking right now. Take me under an underpass. You know what's going to happen? It's like, hey, you're listening to... Now back on the yes! For the first time, I go away under an underpass. You know how to get rid of me. Just park
under the underpass.
I'm like a tornado. Just hide under there, and I can't get you. I can't get you. So anyway, remember, Pub Crawl urges you to drink responsibly, as we do. Mm-hmm. And remember, we may leave stuff out, and boy did we. But we did not make stuff up. Till next week.
Thanks to the live studio audience.
Yay!
And thanks to the chat room once again. Love you guys. Till next
Cheers.
time. Check us out Wednesday.
Wednesday,
Cheers.
8 o'clock.